Blü Egyptian. I write songs and play guitar and I sing. And today we're bringing you a special episode of doing a rig rundown of what I play live, brought to you by Elijah Edington, who's manning the camera right there. And we're gonna start out this rig rundown with my guitars. This first guitar right here is brand new beauty. Had it for a couple months. This is a Taylor 214 CE Deluxe 2020 edition. Yeah, that's a beauty right there. And where I run this guitar, I run it right into my LR Bags Venue DI for acoustic guitars. Perfect for live setting acoustics. Has some pickups in the guitar right there, notch filter, boost, gain, gets the perfect signal. And then I run this Venue DI into the Exotic SP Compressor Mini. Now Exotic is a boutique pedal company from South California, and this is their compressor. Very simple, has a high, low, mid setting, blend volume. I use that for my solo whenever I'm about to take a solo on this. And then that runs the first channel of my amp over here. And that is my acoustic setup, which we usually start out our shows with. Moving on to the electric guitar here. This baby is the PRS S2 Dark Red Cherry Sunburst Satin Finish, 2019 model. Pretty beautiful. It's got double humbuckers with a switch to pop up to single coils, which I use a lot during the shows to vary per songs. Very diverse guitar right here. PRS, my ultimate favorite electric guitar company. Then these cables I'm using, all 1/4 inches by Livewire instrument cables. I am running the electric guitar to the pedal board here. This is my electric rig. Here we start with the Exotic X1 wah-wah pedal, the best in the business right here. This baby has the wah cue, bias, treble, and bass. You get the perfect wah. Highly recommend this wah. This runs into the Keeley Compressor Plus, perfect for switching to single coil humbuckers. Very diverse compressor, super good sustain. Then that pedal is running into another Exotic mini pedal in that series. This is the Super Sweet. It is a preamp pedal that can boost up to 20 dB. I have it set very low for a subtle boost when I need it. And that pedal is running into another of the Exotic mini series, the SL Overdrive pedal that's made to replicate a vintage Marshall preamp stack. So that's my distortion that I rarely use, just for that whenever we like to use it. And then it's running right here. This is probably one of the most used pedals for my lead tone right here. This is the Tube Screamer Mini. Very simple pedal, super easy to use, gets that perfect tray compressed lead tone. Have it set there for a very subtle overdrive. That is running. Now we get to the effects pedals, not very much lead tone, just for the fun. This one right here is the DOD 440 envelope filter. And what an envelope filter is it makes your guitar tone sound like a bubble, like Jerry Garcia, like wah, 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 wah. This, after extensive research, I figured this is the best DOD envelope, or the best envelope filter for beginners. Very easy to use. I highly recommend it. And then we go over here to another Exotic mini, the Super Clean, another clean boost. Have it very subtle for when I need a boost on this pedal, or the wah-wah over here. It adds like a very good bass to it and not like a cutting mid boost. That brings me to my carbon copy, which is a delay pedal that I always use for lead or just getting psychedelic. Have it very set very low, just for a subtle, almost reverb effect, a little bounce back. That is running into personally my favorite coin of the collection. This find right here is the Electro Harmonics 1977 Small Stone. Found this used, has a super vintage tone. Absolutely love it, really easy to use. And that finally finishes my pedal board, going to the Empress tape delay, which I use less than any pedal on here just for super like rare effects. A couple songs it's very needed. But this gives off that nice bounce back delay. Da, 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 da. You can set right there. Appears I did something. Anyway, and then that brings me to the final part of my rig. This baby right here. The Fender 1965 Twin Reverb Neo reissue right here. And what's different than this, the 2020 version of the Neo, than a normal Twin Reverb, it has Celestian creamback speakers in here, the G12 creambacks, so it can handle overdrive, and it has a better, more rich mid and high end. And this is an exclusive Sweetwater amp right here, 2020. Wine red is the color, special tweed. And this is the prize of my collection right here. Got my acoustic running here, my electric running here so I can use the reverb and intensity. And then I got this bad boy mic'd up with a Shure SM57. This mic right here, industry standard, perfect for all instrument miking, with some vocals. And then to top it off, my vocal microphone for when I do vocals is a Shure SM58, another industry standard that I stand by, super durable, great clear vocals. And yeah, that tops off my rig. I'm gonna do a little demo for you guys just to show you all the pedals, short little demo. Here, we'll get started. The electric guitar. We'll just run down the pedals over here. Nice rich tone, yeah. I like this wah, super nice, subtle. Very nice Curtis Mayfield is made to replicate that nice 1960s vintage wah, the Vox wah, to be specific, Clyde picture wah. Super good for vintage wah tune. Compressor time. So you can see, just enriching the tone, adding some sustain. That brings us super another subtle boost. Let's add a little more punch to the tone right here. Some overdrive with the tube screamer. Not too much though, that perfect amount for blues. Nice and clear, brings us to the envelope filter. Very, very fun to use pedal, but used very rarely. This one is super clean. Another clean boost. I use it a lot with this. Just to get it more up current in the mix. This, the carbon copy, just adds that nice little slap back. And that I just use for all my soloing and psychedelic effects. This adds a nice little wall of sound to it. Brings us to the phaser. Have it set as low as possible on here to get the least amount of phase. It's a nice wave. Super good for funk. Love that pedal right there. And this bad boy, Empress tape delay. This pedal is perfect. I have some melody lines like Intellectual Component Z written with this pedal that can't be done without this pedal. Very token of our set right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play for like a minute. Alright, so that was the electric rig for you. Now I'm gonna give you a nice little demo of the acoustic rig right here. The Taylor, my baby. That's the name for it, is my baby. This was ruined by the guitar. It's nice, that's with no effects. Throw a little compression on there. Some boost, that's my nice lead tone right there. Rhythm going here. This pedal's perfect for just replicating what the guitar sounds like out of any amp or preamp or speaker. Perfect pedal. And this guitar is just capable of doing anything an electric guitar can. Really just a beautiful piece of instrument right here. And now, the final part of the Gear Collective, one of the most underrated yet important parts of the guitar player rig. This is the pick. The specific pick I always use is the 88mm Dunlop Sharp pick. I use it all the time. I've been using it for about a year now. I use the more dull ones for acoustic, but I like to get as sharp as possible for my electric. It's really just the perfect amount of thickness to glide across the strings, but it also has a bold tone. And yeah, I love it. And that's the rig for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you stayed in that long, thank you so much. If you would like to ask me more about my gear, contact me on Blü Egyptian or anything. We love to talk about gear, and we'd love to play your company's gear. If you have any gear that you make or any company that you represent, just hit us up. We'd love to represent you and expose you and play your gear. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm Jules, singer and guitar player, Blü Egyptian. Thank you.